Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much. I'm Rosie Ginday. I'm the founder and CEO of social enterprise Miss Macaroon. So we support young people with multiple and complex needs to build their skills and confidence and help them to move into work. So I set up Miss Macaroon knocking on 15 years now because actually my experience was very similar to some of the young people that we support. And one of my close family members was in care when he was a young kid, and I saw the impact of losing that family support can have. And for me, I wanted to bring together my passions of food and actually bring people through these kind of relationships where it just takes that one person to believe in you and hold your hand through that really tough time. So I set up my first business abroad and actually found that young people were really, really inspired by making food and having structured work placement. So I came back, trained to be a chef, and set up Miss Macaroon in Birmingham and co-created the first programme with 3 young care leavers back in the summer of 2011. And really that's the real heart of what we do at Miss Macaroon through the Macaroons That Make a Difference training programme. We figure out with the young people what their ambitions are, and we put this necessary skills training and work experience placements for them to build those skills and move into whichever career that they want to go into. We support them with one-to-one training for 6 months post-programme, and they also get counselling support. So we have a counsellor come every week who runs group wellbeing at work sessions and then one-to-one counselling sessions as well. This is mostly funded by our fantastic customers. We also get adult education budget funding from the Combined Authority and some other grant funders locally as well. But really, it's about selling macaroons, reinvesting 100% of those profits in supporting our programmes. And a few years ago now, we started to work with one of our long-term customers, the Mid-Counties Cooperative, on an all-rise partnership where we went through this same process with them. We worked with one of our young people, their operational team and their leadership team to think about actually if they wanted to create a social impact programme that worked within their business, that was bespoke to their local community, how would that work? And we came up with the Fairer Futures programme. And that's been delivered in Walsall Town Centre in the Your Co-op store since May 2025 with the first cohort of 7 young people. We've actually supported 65 people to complete the programme, and 65% of those have moved into work. The majority of those have never had a job before. Some of them had really quite severe mental health issues, learning differences, some disabilities, some people who were lone parents, significant majority who were from a global majority background. And really it's about thinking about how we train the Mid-Counties Co-op team to be able to support them. So we at Miss Macaroon have supported them through safeguarding training, trauma-informed practice training, disability awareness and mental health awareness. And that not only impacts those young people that we're supporting, but it actually impacts the rest of their colleagues who haven't been through the programme, but also the customers from the local community who might be experiencing similar barriers. And it really helps them to be more supportive, be more understanding. And it's had a huge impact on them within their own organisation. So the programme is now award-winning, and for the organisation, it's really helped to create ripples of change because those 65 young people that have completed the programme, they have moved into work. The majority of them are in co-op stores. Some have gone on to work in the council, work in call centres, in other hospitality venues, but actually a significant proportion have gone on to work in the co-op, both in fixed-term contracts, then moving on to permanent jobs, but also straight into permanent jobs, because they have 13 stores within a 3-mile radius that actually moving young people from the programme into work experience, then out into those stores has been really impactful. And the way that we've created that impact is actually by supporting the store managers and the team leaders and sometimes store buddies within those specific stores to really understand those needs of those young people and support them in a way that makes a big difference. I guess one of those stories is one of the guys who really, really struggled with social anxiety. You probably know that there's a big kind of tsunami, it's called, of mental health issues coming with young people. And this cuts across economic backgrounds. It cuts across ages as well. And this young person, he just had really quite severe social anxiety. So he really struggled to get on the bus. After the first day, spending 6 hours speaking to the other trainees on the programme, he sat next to somebody going home and he just couldn't speak to them. He was just so shy. Fast forward 12 weeks, completing the programme, completing work experience, getting a lot of support from the counsellor, and he was a transformed person. So just a few weeks later, he was able to present to the CEO at our quarterly review about his experiences and the impact that it made. A few months after that, he was on stage being interviewed by me at the 1 year anniversary of the programme in front of 100 people. And then just a month after that, he was actually on stage interviewing a baroness at the Co-op's AGM. And then a couple of weeks after that, he was on BBC WM radio talking about his story. So for what is actually quite a small investment for that organisation, they have completely transformed that one young person's life, which would probably be enough. But actually, it's transformed so many young people's lives. It's made their team so much more proud of working in an already values-led and incredible organisation. And it's really built their skills. In some ways, it's great. In some ways, it has actually helped people to move on. So some of their existing team have moved on and gone on to university, gone on to become counsellors and moved into this area because they're so incredibly inspired by the impact of being a customer service assistant or a team leader. You can actually go and do your day job, but change lives at the same time. It's helped them to kind of figure out what they want to do in their career and what makes a difference to them as well on a personal level. So, for us, we really want to continue supporting young people in Birmingham, but also more widely. We want to partner with other organisations who, in the same way, want to create that deep social change, but also support their teams to feel that real value of coming to work, doing their day job, and creating real, lasting transformational change for young people in their communities as well. Thank you so much.
Thanks.